Welcome to Brno, I guess. An astronomical clock that no one really understands how to read and looks, well, it doesn't look like an astronomical clock. But it does rhyme with one. So we're here in Brno with my good friend Martin. Wait, let me get you.
I need to stand on my tiptoes, bro. You're too tall for me. I don't like this. Why do you put this thing in the background?
That's it's iconic Brno.
No.
Okay, fine. I'll put.
This is better.
Yeah,
yes.
this is better.
With
right,
the sun.
Right in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, let's go back. Let's go back. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
Much better.
We have to do it.
So I'm here with my tour guide, and we'll be exploring a bit of pool culture today here in Brno.
Yes. It's the best.
It's the best?
I would say. One of the best.
What is it
Maybe.
today? We'll be doing the Thursday weekly tournament?
Yes, today's Thursday, so there is a Thursday tournament today. So we're gonna go for the tournament in the evening, but before we're just gonna go around and see a couple of pool holes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
See you there. So we're here at the first site.
And I have a very fancy microphone in my hand, by the way, but that's not the point. These are the 2D fountains in Brno.
Okay.
But Calvin thinks that they look like something else.
Really? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what's going on either, but
that's really cool though.
It does. We need to come and film it from this side.
From this side.
Uh-huh.
This is the interesting side.
This is the 2D fountains / 3D fountains.
Can you just go a little bit more towards it?
/ something else.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't look like.
Bum bum bum.
No, that just looks like a normal fountain to me.
It's a fountain.
It's nice and wet. Nothing. It's dripping. Brno, you make.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm not a holy man, but I feel like we could fit at least.
This is where I pray to the pool gods before I start playing any chip at the tournament, so I don't get Mario Maric and get my ass kicked.
Oh, but imagine a pool tournament in here. The finals.
The breaks would be crazy.
Oh, the acoustics on that. So you said you started here?
I started playing. There was a guy that we played. His name was Dan.
Yeah.
Dan is in Switzerland right now. And we started playing here. And I won my first ever tournament here with the pop cue. That I ever first ever tournament. And I won it here. And I kind of got into pool. I saw Dan playing amazing. I was like, I'm going to play like that, you know? So yeah.
These are your beginnings?
Yes, sir. This is where we're gonna go and see it inside, and it's not a lot of 9-foot tables. It's only one. The rest are 8-foot tables and some carambol tables. So you'll see. I'll show you.
Well,
we're just waiting for it to be open because Roman is not opening, bro. So
we're here too early. It's our fault.
We're here too early. Yes.
So we're now inside pool billiard hall Šalingrák. 1 9-foot table, and how many 8-foot tables? 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool place.
Huge pockets. Huge.
Yeah, my whole fist can fit in there.
There you go.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty big. That's really big.
Has to be. I'm gonna refrain myself from saying anything. Let's move on to the next pool hall. I think that would be smart. Let's go. Where are we going, bro?
I have no idea.
Let's go to another pool hall. How about that?
Wow. So this is the new Utopia.
Utopia, dynamic tree, all tables, new Simonis cloth, and no shisha, no something like that. It's just proper pool inside.
Proper pool.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to see. That's what I like to hear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is quite nice, quite big, quite a lot of space. I was a little bit scared about the spacing between the tables, but this doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, it's quite nice. And I like it because it's like the view is also nice.
Yeah, you do have a nice view from here.
And the tables are nice, so yeah. Let's
Let's-
play some pool.
So Martin, or actually, we've been talking about you, Martin, but
Yes.
who are you?
Can I tell you in the middle of playing rack? Because I love playing pool, bro. We're here to play pool.
In that
Or
case,
not really. No.
in that case, let's do our one rack interview.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see how much we can find out about you in the one rack. Back facing camera.
Actually, never tried the V10 before.
Yeah, this
I
is-
mean, the V10, the blue one. I have the green one. I
Yeah.
don't have the blue one, but it looks quite interesting. I have the Town Pyro, but not the V10. But anyway, I'm gonna break with Calvin's playing cue because as a very, very responsible pool player, I forgot my pool cues back in the club. So that's what we're gonna do.
You're just gonna use you're gonna completely abuse my cue.
Gonna demolish it. And let's see. Wow, somebody racked them bad, but I'll take it.
That was a good rack. There are 2 balls that went down.
I'll take it. Yeah, so people talk about me that I'm the guy that practices a lot.
Mr. Practice.
I do love practice. The thing is that I love practice. However, I started playing pool quite late. I started playing pool like only 4 years ago, like after COVID. So I feel like if I want to get to the level that I want to get to, I need to put in more work than whoever was there. So that's why I practice a lot. I do play a lot as well, though. Yeah, I love playing. I love the game of pool. I like any kind of like game that involves either straight pool or 8 ball or 9 ball or whatever. I don't know.
Wow.
So this is gonna be an exhibition shot. Damn. Wow.
Ooh.
No. Calvin's one-man cameraman. Let's switch it up.
Let's switch around. So any ambitions for the Czech Pool Tour?
My ambitions are always to win a tournament, but I also have to be realistic when I feel that I'm playing good and when I feel that I'm not really playing good. So, yeah, I want to win everything, but also at the same time, I need to put effort. When did you start playing pool, by the way?
Oh, you're gonna turn this interview around on me now? Okay.
No, I'm just curious.
So I first started holding cue when I was about 4 years old.
Nice.
I started off on actually snooker table.
Oh, okay.
So let's say my fundamentals are from maybe more of a snooker background. So
Okay.
if you look at my stance, it kind of is a bit more square. That
Yeah.
I have also sometimes this tendency to like kind of flick my finger up and down, like
Yes.
how Ronnie does it with you.
Yes.
Or Mark Williams also does it a lot in snooker. But yeah, I've been playing for a little bit now.
Nice.
I'm basically the ideal employee that people are looking on their CVs. I'm someone who has 20 years of experience, but only being 24 years old.
Nice. I wish this could go into a CV. That would be amazing. I do like the table, though.
I'm saving up my energy for tonight's tournament, you know.
There you go.
I need
There
to
you go.
dethrone you. You've won how many
Oh,
tournaments
no.
in the last?
I think I won 2 out of the last 5 or something like that. Or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I thought you were on even more of a hot streak.
Well, I did win the last series, so my picture is up on the wall up there, and you'll see. But in the last 5 tournaments, I came in twice second and twice first.
Okay, so you've been to 4 finals in 5 tournaments.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I've kind of
I'm trying to become Mr. Consistency.
Mr. Consistency.
Yes.
Well, we'll see if you can earn that nickname. Well, I'll do the bank here.
Someone is doing the banker. Wow.
Oh, and just hard enough for it to get out.
Oh no. I'm gonna film
Sorry.
this. I'm gonna film this bank shot if it goes in.
Obviously, it's gonna go in.
Oh wow.
Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah, I come from Macedonia originally, and I've been living here for 6.5 years. It's gonna be 7 years.
You can get the angle from right over there. Right.
No,
over.
it's not gonna go in.
It's gonna go in.
It's not gonna go in, bro.
Okay, maybe. No, I'm not 100% sure. We'll see.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we're gonna distract him a bit. Hit the 7. Hit the 7. No, don't hit the 7. All right, I have to come up with something, bro.
So while you come up with it, tell us a bit about your
Oh, it goes.
story.
Oh, it goes. So yeah, I've been here for 6.5 years, and actually I can speak Czech, but I'm much more comfortable with my English. And at work I speak English too. So yeah, and actually I started playing pool when I got into Brno. So I didn't play pool before that. I was just playing like this once a year, twice a year type of thing. So nothing really special. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, hit the 8.
Still not easy for you, sir. Give me that. Let's see.
I guess we'll play a two-way shot here, kind of aggressive and defensive.
But you're also not fully Czech.
No, I'm not. I'm half Czech.
Oh no.
I do have some heritage here, but no, it was. I'm half Canadian, half Czech, and I was born in Cyprus.
Born in Cyprus.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I lived there until I was about 8 years old. I didn't start learning Czech until I was around 8.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So how about practice? Let me get back to my favorite topic.
I was about to ask about that. Before you ask me, I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
What's from all your practicing, what is one kind of good tip that you would have for our viewers?
A tip that I would give to all the viewers, and it would be, no matter if you're practicing 15 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, 8 hours, as much as you can do, is to be fully present with the thumb choke in practice.
Yeah.
So if you're practicing even for 15 minutes, don't be on the phone and whatever. Just try to be there and practice.
Because, be present mind, yeah.
Yeah, that's what matters. So some days I practice less, some days I practice more, but I try to be present and not be like, I just try to be there.
Yeah, I think that's quite important.
Yeah. So I think that's number one. And then it goes like quality versus quantity also. Sometimes you can spend like 3 hours on the table and not really get anything out of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to distract you because while you're calculating your bank shots or whatever you're doing.
We'll do 8-ball. We'll do the 8-ball bank in here.
Yes, let's do it. Can I go and back? I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, you can. I think you'll get a good angle from right there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Because even if I miss this, the cue ball will go here, and like kind of coming back down here. So
this is scratch.
So this is a good two-way shot, playing aggressive and defensive at the same time.
Okay, I love that.
Those are my favorite types of shots. Not easy, but but I hit that way too thick. Way
too thick.
So since I hit it too thick, the cue ball didn't have enough really energy or enough force to really go further enough. So if I hit that a lot thinner, I'm sure the cue ball would have come
I like
at least over there.
adding also spins to this shot. So even if I hit it a bit too thick, the spin will grab.
Yeah.
Especially an older cloth, the spin will grab and just go out.
Yeah.
So now it's my turn. Let's see if I can finish this.
Let's see if you can.
Whoa.
You can beat me in this.
Wow. I still remember we had a match against each other in Extra League in the semifinals.
Oh,
where
the
you
teams.
beat me 6-5.
Oh, you should have won that match.
That thing still stuck in my head.
You should have won that. You made such a big tactical mistake towards the end. I don't remember what exactly.
It still bugs with me because I felt like in the last 2 racks I just couldn't think.
Yeah.
And I think you
was
remember.
Was it because of pressure or?
I stand like that for 3 minutes. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't think whatsoever. So maybe because I played too slow.
Maybe.
Anyway.
But in that match you definitely had me beat. But
yeah.
You chose a few weird shots towards the end there.
I did. Wow.
Oh,
you see, like this
the
one.
Concentration's all over.
No way. Wow. Calvin is beating me in Brno. I'll accept it in Prague, but not in Brno.
Well, again, I can't leave it so easy. So I'll try the bank again here.
Oh damn.
And again, I'll
Okay.
try a two-way shot. I'll be trying it here, but playing it backspin, so the cue ball will come
Okay.
down here. So even
That's
if I
it.
miss, I'm not leaving you with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nice loose stroke. We don't want to be hitting this with too much pace. Ah,
But it's a nice two-way shot, though.
exactly. So even if I miss,
Right.
nice shot.
perfect.
Obviously, in a match, I wouldn't play that,
All right. Of course.
but I don't need to play my full against you. So.
Oh, wow. Damn. Damn. Okay, I'll try the bank. I'll try the bank, mister.
Yeah, there's not too many
I'm
options.
going
really
all
here.
or nothing. I'm not going two-way shot. I'm going all or nothing, bro. Maybe
Whoa.
two-way shot?
Oh, that might actually go
No
behind the
way.
7. That might actually go behind the 7.
Why I never get lucky against you in a match like this? It only happens in a fun match. I never get lucky like this in a match.
Well, as long as you start thinking about the matches as fun, then maybe you'll...
Very true.
And I completely miss it.
But it was very, very delicate. You needed just like a
Yeah,
tiny bit
just
of...
a tiny bit, but I
So
completely...
I have ball in hand?
You do have ball in hand.
Bro. You're
And I must say,
crazy.
this is probably one of the longest 8-ball racks I've ever had.
Crazy. Because you talk too much.
Ah,
That's why. So we're gonna finish it with a... Should I finish it properly?
well, that would
Right
just
here.
be boring.
Okay. Let's try. Let me see. Okay. Let's see.
Mr. Practice hits those...
Mr. Oh no.
misses those banks every shot
Oh
of the day.
no. Now you have to finish it.
Well, now, yeah. We'll do 8-ball here.
Okay.
We'll try going off the...
Yes.
There's no way I'm hitting this, but I'll certainly try. So by default, I lose.
So before we finish, how about you? What do you think is number one tip for practice?
Number one tip for practice is, I think a lot of people don't... I think they overestimate how much time you need to practice. Sometimes just having one solid 45 or 1 hour session is much, much better than having like a 3-hour session where you're just hitting the balls and
playing 9-ball or whatever.
just playing, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
You really need to be doing it with intent and with a goal in
Right.
mind, and really giving it your all. Really
Right.
challenging yourself, really pushing yourself. And the second you are, let's say, over your limit, then that's the time to say, okay, that's enough.
Yeah. Or just take a break.
Or just take
You
a
know,
break,
a lot
exactly.
of people like every half an hour or something, just take a 10-minute break and not think about pool or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think,
And I have one other tip to add, and that's I beat Calvin. How amazing is that, bro? Amazing. That's it. Now we can move on to whatever next we're gonna do, and I'm a winner already. That's it.
nejlepší.
So what tournament are we playing today? We're playing the 9-ball.
9-ball čtvrtečný turnaj, Thursday tournament. We have them every Thursday at 6:30, and it's like a league basically. We play them for a quarter, and then the two best players from the quarter get some good money prizes.
Okay. Okay. We'll see how it goes today.
Yes, sir. Fun fact about Utopia is that it used to be a cinema. That's why you have all this underground thing.
I always thought it had like a kind of a theater kind of
Yes.
vibe feeling
And
to
the
it.
main pool hall area is where the actual theater was, and when the cinema was going.
Ah, I
And,
see.
yeah, that's why I have all this vibe.
Ah, that's cool.
You know?
I just had
O, zdravíčko.
There is this the best breakfast place.
Martin, who is this handsome fellow here?
This guy, this photo doesn't do me any good, but
Actually, I need to go to the other side. The light is, yeah, there we go.
I
Much
won
much
the
nicer.
tournament, the last series, and I'm hoping to keep it there for a very long time.
Martin Jovchevski.
Yes.
Jovchevski.
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 Yes.
I've been making vlogging vlogiski.
Yes.
Yes, we're making vlogiski for Push Out Sports.
Push out sports. Ahoj,
Čauky!
já jsem obsluha.
Yeah. She's the best. She's the best.
Thank you, thank you.
Dominika is amazing.
Dominika the obsluha. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very good English.
Very good English.
Very good weather.
Very good weather. I was
Do you know that video?
Indian
I know.
people.
You know that video.
Constitution?
So,
I know.
Constitution.
Good ski. Good ski.
Good.
Good weather.
good weather.
Yes, my planet.
Okay, so we're just making a quick stop to drop off our most
Our
of my
stuff?
stuff. And we'll go to, what's the name? Sborovna?
Yes. And then we're gonna come back to play Thursday tournament.
Can't wait.
This guy is gonna win it.
Yeah, me. No,
This
no.
guy.
This guy.
No. This guy is gonna win it.
We're being too arrogant. Somebody else will win it. Like
Probably.
Ryan Rapada.
Probably.
He'll
He's
demolish
gonna
us.
kick us. Yes. That's okay. That's okay. Consistency. Going?
Bro, where are you taking me?
I'm taking you to the church.
We've already been to one too.
I'm gonna go to another one. But this is the pool church.
The pool church.
Yes, sir. This is where the pool gods are playing. That's why we're going there.
Yeah, I guess looking at our games, we need a lot of prayer.
Fun fact, the other side of the pool hall is an actual church and they have things on Sundays and stuff like that. But
Okay.
this side is the side that we're going. Another pool hall with dynamic tree.
Wow.
Are you noticing a trend here? And I have to show you something. Everybody that played the Czech Pool Masters has a signature over there on the
Oh, I
wall.
didn't know that.
Yes. So everybody was signing here while we were doing the Czech Pool Masters.
Well, that's a much higher motivation for me to actually get to the Czech Pool Masters now.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Practice.
Yes,
We're
sir.
here at the wonderful Sborovna
Yes.
here in Brno.
Yes. So we were talking about drills, and I want to show you a couple of drills that I like to do on a regular basis. Doesn't matter what level you are. These drills are kind of very easy and nice to play when you're on a whatever level. So the idea is that I use this drill when I'm at a new place and I'm a new table, and I want to kind of get a feel of how the rails are playing or how the cloth is playing. And the idea of this drill is you have 4 balls. When you pot any of the ball at any order, you start with ball in hand. So let's say I will start with ball in hand and I'll play the 2 ball. And then I'll just, after I pot, I need to finish somewhere in the center of the table, somewhere between these 2 diamonds right here.
Okay, and
Right.
so this would then come back on the
That comes back on the second diamond and then first.
and the first diamond.
Yes.
There. Okay, so that would come.
So that's how it comes, and then you just continue playing. And the idea is you choose whichever ball you want next, whichever pocket you want, but you always try to finish mid-table.
So this is
right?
an endless drill.
Endless drill.
You can play this basically until infinity.
Right, and then I'm coming back. You can play like follow, draw, off the rails, stand shots, all kinds of shots. But the idea is to always finish somewhere mid-table. It's very nice for rotation games, but literally for any game, just to get used to the table. And I saw this from Ralph Eckert. He was posting it on one of his videos. And he said that like a pro player should finish 100 balls with no problem. So I don't know what's my honestly maximum. I think it's around 80 balls, but it's a great drill.
Let's test out your maximum.
It's a great drill.
Let's test out your maximum.
Let's try. So I have 2 so far.
2. Obviously, we won't show the whole stuff, but you can. But don't worry, I'll make sure that he's making every single one of these, and I'll be here so we can make the progress a little faster. Okay, that's 4. Only 76 more to go.
And actually where I got this type of technique a bit more, let's say I would say less grip and more kind of leave the cue do the work is when I had a Peter Ingo training with you and Peter Ingo together.
Oh yeah.
He gave me some nice pointers about like how to just deliver the cue, and it was quite nice training. When I'm practicing, usually I try not to focus on numbers and what I'm doing. I'm just trying to focus on nice delivery and just enjoying playing, because I think that's the most important thing.
So what are we on now? That's like 65, I believe.
I guess so. Uh-huh. Okay. So this is what happens when you rush. So, and when you don't have an extension and you're a short guy, I recommend you to get an extension for your cue. But yeah.
Do not be lazy. Take the extension or take the rest or whatever.
Yeah, so this is one of the drills that I love, and it's a nice drill for any level of player. It's nice to kind of get down and focus on your stroke, and yeah.
Yeah, getting used to putting that cue ball into the center of the table is a very good skill that a pool player or any pool player should learn
Especially
how to do.
like 9 ball, let's say, or 10 ball. A lot of the times you need to move the cue ball quite a lot and come somewhere here, because pretty much any shot can be played from somewhere around the center. So
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
yeah, that's nice.
After getting lots of practice and seeing some lovely architecture and sculptures of Brno, it was time to go back and play the tournament.
Bring it! Bring it!
Now this is the Brno community pool energy.
This is exhibition match, come on!
Exhibition.
This is our best Brno pool player against what? Incoming Prague player?
Incoming Prague player.
Invaders!
The invaders. So yes, my opponent here is Martin.
3-man.
3-man. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's 9-ball race to 3. Anything
Good luck.
can happen.
3 golden breaks, come on. 3 golden breaks. Easy.
This match will be even streamed on YouTube, so I can get some highlights from the match if
Very nice.
I'm not mistaken.
Hold the castle!
Hopefully something is actually audible. We'll see on the video.
Good luck.
Thank you!
For my match against the top Brno players, I have to use my new sponsorship with Viz Sportswear. Oh, the new shirt.
That's it.
I'm not sponsored by Tom yet, but Tom, please sponsor us, please. Hashtag not sponsored. So here is future me doing the highlights of the match against the top Brno player, Martin Forman. In the first game, there was a bit of a tactical battle, and in the end, I was able to win it and clear off the table here, just barely getting that 8-ball in and finishing off the rack to get to 1-0. Again, a little bit of fighting back and forth, but Martin got the better of me here, and he was able to clear up for 1-all. Then Martin made this really nice 2 to get this great positional play on the 3, and was able to clear that up for 2-1. But the first key moment of this match came in this blunder, this mistake where he wasn't able to get onto the 5. He was able to hit the 5, getting out of the safety nicely, but it then left quite a nice open table, and I cleared up for 2-all, leaving myself a little bit tough on the 9, but nothing I can't handle. Then we have basically the last key shot, the last key moment of this match. It's 2-all, race to 3, really brutal format. But here he has the 3-ball, and he's trying to open up this 5 into the 6-ball, using a little bit of left-hand side there, but he really gets a nasty kiss on that 6, where he has to jack up, and he's trying to play this off 3 rails, going off the top rail, then the long rail, and hitting the 5, but that just was really, really tough. So again, that leaves me ball in hand, and I'm able to clear up the table and get the 3-2, leaving myself a match with the one and only Martin Jovchevski. You weren't kidding that this is really like a theater looking.
Yes. And guess what? In the middle of the theater, we're gonna hit it off because we fall against each other.
Yeah, we're in the 3rd round of the tournament.
End of A side.
End of the A side, so whoever wins gets to go into the single elimination rounds.
And whoever loses has to go at the end of B side, and it's race to 3. So it's always tight when it's race to 3.
Yeah, 9-ball race to 3. It's gonna be crazy. So much so that we'll try to get the whole match on.
Yeah.
So you'll see a nice edit, I'm sure, in a couple of seconds from now. Footage of the match wasn't usable, unfortunately. but I won 3-1. And use the pocket speed. Into the quarterfinals I go.
He goes into the quarterfinals.
I
I'm going into the B-side.
He goes into
This
B-side.
guy.
He's still in the tournament, but if you lose, you're out of the tournament. Ironically, if I lose now, I'm also out of the
Yes,
tournament.
exactly.
But-
So no more double knockout for both of us. It's done. Now it gets real.
Now it gets real.
Let's do it.
Come on, Martin.
Come on.
We are now
Let's do it, come on.
in the semifinals. Martin is also in the semifinals.
3 Martins.
Lots of Martins
Let's
here.
go, Kelvin. Let's
Come
go,
on.
Kelvin.
Come on. It's the battle of who was the best Martin.
There's no doubt about that.
3 months now.
Let's go do it. Future Calvin is back here again, and welcome to the semifinals of the Brno Delta Thursdays tournament. Here I'm playing against Martin Galuška, and after this break run, you would assume, oh, this is an easy clearance. There should be 1-0 to me. Easy peasy, right? Well, not quite, because for some reason I have a bit of a brain fart, or whatever, and I miss a relatively simple 9-ball here. Number 1 rule of 9-ball, do not miss 9 balls. Especially when you're playing, luckily not a race to 3 anymore, but a race to 4. Nonetheless, missing 9 balls is pretty unacceptable. Here, I don't quite hit the 2-ball the way I want. It was a little bit of a tougher situation, but still that cue ball just kept on going and going, and that ended up going into the pocket. So we see that Martin is just clearing up here like a speed demon, definitely not sped up. And he clears up for 2-0 on a race to 4. That's already halfway there. This is going to be a pretty tough match for me. Martin just getting that 2-ball. That just did not want to fall in. When I was sitting down there, I was thinking to myself, oh my, that 2-ball, that's taking forever to fall. But here I was really scared it was going to be 3-0. However, Martin makes a really, really simple mistake. Similar to what I did on the 9-ball as well. But I'm able to make the 7-ball, but I leave myself a pretty tough 8. This is pretty much straight in. I know that if I miss this, it's 3-0. Race to 4. Still not completely fatal, but theoretically I don't have to get back to the table if I miss this. So I'm needing some good cueing here, and I play a pretty good stop shot. And I'm able to cut my deficit down to half, only going to 2-1. So we get into the next rack. This is what is left after the break. And I play a really crazy a crazy attempt at a combination there, going for the 2-9. This ended up being quite a bad mistake because Martin will clear the table from here. I thought it was a relatively close table, tougher positions. So I thought there was a chance that he might not clear up from there, but nope, Martin was playing really well that day, and he managed to play a really nice clearance here, putting me under a lot of pressure and going to 3-1. And Martin just kept that pressure on by playing shots like this. This was basically Efren Reyes, the magician himself. And just when I thought it couldn't really get any worse, he plays his 4-ball and just narrowly misses the scratch. And I was just sitting in my chair, kind of defeated, thought that it was game over. But I got a little shot at life. I was more than happy to be at the table, at least to have a chance at something, to do anything, really. I couldn't think of anything. I was thinking about playing a bank shot towards the corner pocket, but the 9-ball was just enough in the way. So if I wanted to play that, I would have had to play it with a lot of side spin. So one other possibility I was thinking of was to play it in the side pocket, but that was also really not a possibility. So what I tried to do was to play a draw shot and leave it behind the 7, but that horribly went wrong. That was a really bad shot for me there. So I leave the clearance here. Again, this is not an easy shot, but this is certainly doable. Martin making a really nice shot, but how he added that extra left-hand spin, he got himself onto the wrong side of the 7. So if he wants to get position on the 8 ball, he's going to have to sink the 7 and go all around the table here. And especially with the cue ball being quite close to the rail, this is not an easy shot by any means. And in the beginning, this looks really good. It looks really good. But he just doesn't quite get there and leaves himself a really tough 8 ball. I'm just checking here to make sure that the 8 ball is not touching on the cushion, but it was. So he ended up having to play a defensive shot. And I'm left with this. In this situation, I'm thinking to play the bank shot, and I know that the 9 ball is right in the front of the pocket. So even if I, let's say, don't hit it perfectly, the 9 ball will be there to assist me, and that's exactly what happened. But the cue ball just keeps on going and going, and it leaves me a really tough 9 ball. Some nice sideline footage from Martin there. I was able to break, but I tried playing a defensive shot here. So Martin here has to swerve, and he plays that to perfection. Played a really, really nice 1 ball there. Oh, and what happened there? Martin sinks the 2 ball with a nice bank, but he hits the 9 ball with his cue, and it leaves me with an easy run out. And I clear the table for 3-3. So we're doing hill drama. Last point to win the match to get a spot into the finals. Tricky 2 ball here because I have to play into the 6 here. So I'm giving myself, or I'm playing with left-hand side. So after I hit the 6 ball that I'm able to get the right rotation off of it. And I hit it with a little bit too much pace. So I'm not able to sink the 3 ball in the corner how I wanted. So I'm forced to sink this into the side pocket. And this is a really nice 2-way shot, a defensive and aggressive strategy. Even if I were to miss the shot here, which is actually what's going to happen, then I'm leaving it behind the 5 ball. And so Martin has to then jump over the 5 ball here. Unfortunately for Martin, he's going to miss the jump pretty much entirely and leave me with a very nice open table, ball in hand. You would think that this would be pretty much game over at this point, right? Already off the 3 ball, though, I'm leaving myself a little bit of a tougher position. A little bit of nerves at 3-3. Race to 4. One mistake could prove to be bad. I don't miss the 7, but I don't leave myself great position. And I leave myself a pretty difficult 8 ball. Making sure I don't hit this too quickly, don't rush the shot. But still, I miss. And Martin has an opportunity here to take the match that should have been really his to begin with. And to stop the comeback from happening. But he hits that a little bit too hard and misses as well. Putting me in a position where I can't sink it, but I can play a really nice defensive shot. Just rolling the cue ball, getting right nice and tight with the 9 ball, and not really leaving any real options. Martin is able to hit the 8 ball, but he does leave me with a playable shot. So I get down, keep my head down, and finish off the match. Rematch with Delta number 1. Martin, what did you do? Why did you not beat Martin?
This guy played amazing, bro. He played amazing. So
You even have the shirt
I'm
on
leaving
you.
him up to you. I'll
It was supposed to be the epic.
Guys, should this final be race to 5 or what? Should it be race to 5?
up to you guys. They can decide. Race to 17.
How much time do we have?
Till 1:30,
You guys want to do race to 5?
We need the players to agree. Forman, Calvin, what's your preference?
Are you
I prefer longer race, so.
4, 5, 6.
Race to 5. Race to 5.
We can even do 6 if you want.
Race to 5. All right.
Race to 5.
It's too big.
All right.
Come on.
Here we are, the epic final. One more match to determine the victor of today's tournament. I'm sure it's going to be a really hard-fought and close final, right? And all of a sudden it's 4-0. Unfortunately, the final was a little bit one-sided. It wasn't break and runs or anything like that, just barely making the 4 there. But things were just kind of rolling my way, and I was able to quite decisively take care of business, as one could say. But yeah, the whole match, or actually the whole tournament from this TV table is available on YouTube. So we'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in seeing the whole match.
Wow.
The invaders have invaded.
Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna invite you to Brno anytime, bro. I think I'll invite you on a Monday or something. What does Martin has to say?
Right. King and the Spielberg. Until next time. Until next time, right?
You were my strongest opponent today.
Come on, baby.
You were the strongest Martin today.
Strongest Martin. Martin filming it.
And Martin was getting fun.
No, it was a nice experience and nice having you here.
It was nice.
Hoping-
It was nice to be had.
Hoping to have you here soon enough to give you one rematch again.
I would love that.
So is the deal? Is the deal?
In Brno Part 2.
Next time.
Sometime in the future. We will see when. All right. This is Calvin from Push Out Sports, signing off. You've made it to the end of our first ever YouTube video. Congratulations. If you enjoyed that video, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified when we put out more content, because we do plan to make a lot more content in the future. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been Calvin from Push Out Sports. See you in the next video. Ciao for now.